Hello, my crafty friends. It's Marie from Marie's Vermont Creations, and today is day 17 of the Countdown to Christmas card series. So, the theme for today is gift card or money holder. So, I found this inspiration on Pinterest. So, I am just showing you some of the parts and pieces that I'm going to be using for this. I am taking this piece of white cardstock, which measures 4¼ by 9¾ and I'm scoring that at 3¼ by 6½. And this piece is going to be the fun fold section that will hold the gift card. So I am just going to use my hands to give this a press. You could use your bone folder to reinforce the score lines, but it's this little tri-fold piece. My pattern paper is 3x4, and that's just going to decorate the front of this. This is actually not a card that I'm making. It is on a note card, not a note card. Why can I think of words today? Oh my goodness. Like a postcard type of gift card holder. So I thought that was pretty neat. You could always add this to a card base and make it a card for sure and have extra space to write messages or put more decoration inside. But I opted to keep it with just the flat panel. So I have taken some red glitter cardstock and used this Mary die, which is from Honeybee Stamps that I got last year. And I just cut it out once. As you can see, it's a cover plate and you can get Mary several times, but I just needed it once because I'm going to add that to this front panel. So I'm just taking out all of the pieces that I need and discarding the ones that I don't. And then I'm going to use this cutout piece to be my guide so that I can get these lined up and spaced how they, are intended to be. So I'm just going to use some of this mint tape to hold this down while I use the liquid glue to put in all of these letters. And while I'm doing that piece, I just thought I would tell you a little bit about this series. If you are new here, welcome. I am happy to have you. I have reached my 800 subscriber milestone. I appreciate everyone who subscribes to my channel, so thank you very much. If you are returning, an absolute heartfelt thank you to you. I appreciate the support that a lot of you have given me over the years, and I really appreciate you watching my videos and commenting and interacting with me. I truly appreciate it. But this series, I have joined Michelle from Scrap Secrets. She does a Christmas series every year, and she asked me to join her for all 25 projects this year. So we are bringing you videos every Monday and Friday with a different theme, technique, stamp set, different things. And today, I can't believe we're on day 17. So we only have a little bit left, but there are giveaways, and so we each have intro videos that explain all of that. So I will link the playlist at the end of this so you can watch all of the videos if you've missed any. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them for me down below. Michelle and I have completely different crafting styles, so we use the same idea, but yet you can get two completely different projects with that same idea. So that kind of gives you a way to stretch and get more out of your supplies and different ideas. So I hope that you're enjoying this series. And so now that I have all of my words glued down, I am just carefully holding the letter down while I pull out the die cut piece so that I don't shift all of my letters, because they're not completely adhered down, because I didn't want to let the glue set too much and actually accidentally adhere that die cut piece. So there's my Mary all set and ready to go. So I'm just going to clean up my mess and get all of the extra bits and pieces out of the way. And then I am going to set that aside, and I am using the coordinating stamp set, which is also from Honeybee Stamps, for the Christmas sentiment. So it will say Merry Christmas. So I am going to use my tried and true Distress Oxide ink in Rustic Wilderness. So because I feel like that goes with my pattern paper that I selected. And the pattern papers that I'm using are from an old paper pack, which is from Brutus Monroe. It was a holiday one from quite a few years ago. I absolutely love it. It's all like candy cane looking. So they all coordinate together, so they're all from that same paper pack. So I did stamp this a few times just to make sure that I had everything neat and crisp. So then off screen, I am going to take and fussy cut around this. I believe there might be coordinating dies for this. I may actually, now that I think about it, own the coordinating die. I'm going to have to check that now. I probably could have used that. But anyway, not a good time to realize that, but I am going to adhere that down with some liquid glue. Just make sure that it's as straight as possible. Of course, smudge some glue because I had dropped it. So I'm just going to use my glue eraser or glue remover. I love this thing. If you don't have this and the Mono sand eraser, highly recommend that these are tools to be in your craft room. So this little piece here, I am just going to put the glue on the very edges of 3 sides of this because you don't want to glue it completely down because this is what's going to hold your gift card. You could also take a small circle punch or die and cut out a notch at the top to give like a little finger hole for your recipient to be able to pull the gift card out. I didn't opt to do that this time. And then I have a piece of that same type of pattern paper, which is that one is 4 by 5 1/4 because it's going to give me just a little bit of border, because this white piece, which is my base, is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So it's a standard card size. So like I said, you could definitely add this to an actual card panel or card base instead, but this is just the one layer of it, and that's what I opted to do. And then I'm going to adhere the entire this trifold piece to the center of that, and that is going to complete the card. You could definitely embellish the inside more if you wanted. There's another, panel that you could put things in there. You could add all sorts of decorations, embellishments if you wanted to, but I opted to keep it fairly simple. So that is going to complete the project for today. I hope that you will check out Michelle's channel, which I will have linked down below. If you have any questions or comments, leave them for me. And as always, I hope that you have a great day.